Hi, I'm Heather from Here Booktubes, and today is novella recommendations. I did a while ago do a smutty novella recommendation, and this is not just straight up smut. This is a little bit of a mixture of things, but I reach for novellas a lot, and so here are some recommendations for you. If they're available on Kindle Unlimited, it's marked in the description. That's always true in all of my videos. And if you want more romance recommendations based on trope or subgenre, like and subscribe and comment and tell me, because I need validation. My very first one is actually more of a short story. It's Love and Other Nightmares by Jessica Gadziala. This is a zombie apocalypse second chance romance. Basically, picture the one that got away, the one that you never quite fell out of love with, being like the only other human survivor in the zombie apocalypse, and you guys find each other in 36 pages. It was lovely. It was great. I loved it. Next I have 30 Day Boyfriend by Whitney G. This is 119 pages. This is this assistant is a fantastic worker, and her boss keeps sabotaging her when she's going to other job interviews by calling the company that she's interviewing at and threatening to blackball them if they hire her. And so he won't let her go. She's trying to get a different job. And so he comes up with an agreement. If she pretends to be his fiance for 30 days, at the end, he'll let her get another job. There's also traveling for business and them getting thrown together and pretending to be a couple. And it was super cute and sweet. I loved it. Next I have I Think I Might Love You, which is Love Sisters #1 by Christina C. Jones. This is 130 pages. This one was absolutely hilarious. There was one scene that I thought was gross, but the rest was super funny. We really have a walking disaster of a heroine, and everything goes wrong all the time. And our hero is a vet, and he is basically trying to escape being collateral damage of its heroine, and they also fall in love. And she takes this cat to the vet, and that is the funniest thing. She does something to have the cat travel that just would never even cross my mind, and it's honestly just so freaking funny. Next I have Go Deep, which is Unexpected Lovers #1 by Rilzy Adams. This is 131 pages. This is a friends to lovers romance where neither friend was pining or interested in each other at all. They were just platonic friends. They'd been best friends since infancy basically, and they would do anything for each other, but there was no attraction there. And she is an erotic author and has been getting really bad reviews, is already past her deadline for her next novella, and needs some inspiration. She needs it now. She wants to be safe. She doesn't want to meet some rando on the internet. Plus, she really needs the sex to be good in order to provide inspiration. So she asked her best friend, they are both single for the first time in forever, she asked him to help her out. And it's so awkward, and they don't have an instant thing, but then they do find that connection, and it's so steamy. And I loved it. I loved how all the stupid angst of friends to lovers wasn't in it. Next I have Set, which is Them Boys #1 by Alexandria House. This is 81 pages. I actually gave this one only 3 stars, but I gave the second book 4 stars and the third book 5 stars, and I have since read a ton of Alexandria House books. And so even if this one's not your absolute favorite, I would encourage you to read the other novellas of the other brothers, but this one was still good. I still enjoyed it. Basically, you have these 3 brothers, and they are large, and they are scary looking, and they have a bad reputation. And this first one, he has a kind of casual relationship with a girl that he knew kind of by sight in high school. They meet at their high school reunion. When we open up the novella, they've already been together for 3 years, but it's just kind of a, when I'm in your city, I'll stay at your place for the weekend type deal. And he wants to escalate it. And Alexandria House's heroes treat their heroines so well, and they really do chase them and love them and dote on them and just treat them amazingly. And that's my favorite part of an Alexandria House book, 100%. And that is what all of these brothers are. Next I have The Midwinter Mail Order Bride by Wilde. This is 185 pages, and this is everything you want in a fantasy romance novella. She did such an amazing job of giving you an accurate viewpoint of what was happening in a short amount of pages without a ton of buildup and with action on the very first page. So Princess Anja has been sent to be the bride of Kale the Conqueror, and she vows to kill him. Unfortunately, she gets doped up a little bit to make her more compliant on the way. And so she just flat out tells him that she's gonna kill him, and he didn't even know that brides were being sent for. He's lonely and he falls for her hard, but he's like, I don't want a bride that doesn't want to be with me. I'm taking you back home. And she's like, what though? Like, I'm supposed to be your bride. And so he takes her back home and they fall in love on the journey, and it's just it's such a good fantasy romance in such a short period of time and with so few. It's a perfect balance, and I really loved it. So the entire reason why I read this book basically was the cover, and you saw it. It's good stuff. Last but not least, I Primed by Lena Lucas. This is only 41 pages. It's super possessive, over the top, smutty. It's just nothing but smut goodness. It's dual virgins. It's two young people. They belong together. He's very possessive, very jealous. That's perfect for her. That's what she wants. And if you want 40 pages to just read something, it's good. It's good stuff. It's possessive, smutty, insta. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. So if you were going to recommend a novella, what would you recommend? I do love novella romances. It's just the perfect thing to stave off a reading slump, to read in between something else when you're not really sure what you want, and it just has a really valuable place in my reading life. So give me any recommendations you might have. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again soon, hopefully with a romance recommendation, as long as you watch them both. So, that's on you. I'll make the video. You just have to be here. Thanks so much. Bye.